So today we're going to be talking about rooting the pussy willow plant. Now, pussy willow is actually a really easy plant to propagate. All you really need is a clipping of the plant that's about the thickness of a pencil. And then all you need to do is stick it right in the ground. Pussy willow needs lots of moist soil and a sunny spot. So if you've got a spot like that that'll stay very moist when it's starting to create its roots, then it should do just fine. Now, I'm actually going to put the plant in water and then allow it to root in the water without any rooting hormones or anything. It'll do just fine like this. Now, as pussy willow changes over time, I'm expecting to see these catkins, these fuzzy little guys here, to develop pollen, and then the pollen can drop, and then also the catkins are going to drop off too. So it's going to make a little bit of a mess. So while it's super cute and fuzzy like this, I'm going to bring it inside and enjoy it. And then after it starts developing its pollen, I'm going to bring it out to a sheltered spot in my sunroom over some newspaper to catch all of the pollen and the catkins so it doesn't make a mess in my house. Something to keep in mind when you're growing pussy willow is that the roots will search for water. So if you have a septic tank or if you have pipes that hold water in them, you might not want to put the pussy willow anywhere near those because it can cause some problems. So just keep that in mind. Also, it can grow quite large. This plant can grow 10, 15, 20 feet if you let it. So just make sure you know that going in and that you don't plant it in a small little spot in your garden, that it has lots of space and that it's not going to cause any problems under the ground as well. When you root pussy willow in water like this, the roots that are going to develop on the branches can be quite delicate. So just be careful when you're planting it. You might want to wait. When you first see the roots, you're going to get all excited, but wait a little bit of time so they get a little thicker and then plant them in the ground. And be careful when you're doing your planting that you don't break any of the roots off. So I'm going to take some videos for you guys, share the changes in this plant as it goes, and hopefully you can find this helpful as you create some new plants from pussy willow as well.
So here is our pussy willow a month later. It really hasn't done too much. It did have a lovely little root down in here, but I left these little branches out on the table and the wind kind of shook them all around and it just knocked the roots right off. So I think we're starting all over again a month later. You can see that there's little bits going on the little roots there. Little tiny little nubs. That's it. That's all I got so far. So hopefully we'll see some roots in the next couple weeks, and I'm definitely not going to be leaving these outside any longer because they are clearly too fragile to be left outside. Even though they're pretty on the table, they will be living inside in the sunroom from now on. So a month later, and we have some action. We have some leaves growing here where the catkins were, and you know, it didn't go to bloom. So news to me, I did not see any of the little yellow blooms. So I'm gonna have to do some research into that, and I will be sure to include that in the description and in the next videos. But this is just our kind of exploratory video. Look at what we found. We've got lots of roots in our vase right now. The one plant with the leaves is the one with all these strong roots. The other ones look like they're struggling. You can see, let's just turn this around for you, that they don't have as many roots popping out. They might still grow. You can see there's a little bit down there, but I'm really not sure that those two are going to do too well. You can also see that the stem on the one that is developing leaves is looking really healthy, whereas the stems on the other two, not so good. They're looking a little wrinkly and dry. So not sure if we're going to get 3 out of this or if this is just going to be one plant for us, but we will keep you posted. So here are the leaves of the pussy willow plant. You can see that I've got a visitor. So I have some nasty, but also cute gypsy moth caterpillars, and they have made themselves at home. So they're going to have to go because I want this pussy willow to do well, and I'm really hoping that it'll still survive even though these guys have made home on this plant. So I'm going to be getting rid of them now, and hopefully in another month I'll show you an update, and this plant will be doing even better in a month from now. So it's June 20th, and this pussy willow is doing much better now that all those gypsy moths are gone. You can see we've got some new growth here, and everything is doing well on this one branch. However, you can see that the 2 other branches here have gone brown, and I don't think we have any hope in these guys growing. So I'm going to take them out because really when you look down into the roots, you can see that the one that is happy and healthy has tons of roots growing, and the other two are getting kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like goopy. So we're going to take those goopy things out and give it some fresh water, and then we will be planting it very soon. We have some work going on in the backyard that I want to happen soon, and then after that we will make sure that we get this guy in the ground so that it can root itself nice and happily before the end of the year, and then it can hopefully do really well over the winter and come back next spring. So here is a close-up of the roots themselves. So as you can see, they're doing really, really well. We've got lots of roots here. When you were looking at the vase before, all the roots you saw were all from this one branch. The other two didn't root at all. And so those guys are gonzo. And now hopefully this guy with some fresh water will do really, really well. And then we're going to plant him in a couple of weeks. And then hopefully he'll survive through the winter and then have some nice fresh catkins for us in the spring.
So I'm finally ready to plant my pussy willow plant. I probably could have planted this about a month ago. It's mid-August right now, and we wanted to wait until the fence was put in. I wasn't sure what the fence was going to do to the gardens, if I'd have to move it or whatnot. So just wanted to make sure. I put a little video about that too, so I'll put a link to that here as well. So now it is mid-August. I've had to change the water a few times. I've got a ton of roots here, and we'll get a little close-up of that now. Lots and lots of roots. So I'm going to put this into the garden. It is blazing hot, so I'm going to have to definitely keep an eye on this. I want to make sure that this stays really damp so that this can really help root itself in the soil now, and that it doesn't get too dried out and then die after all this effort. So I will give you a close-up now and show you what we're going to be doing.
Okay, so all you're going to need is a shovel. You could use a trowel if you wanted to, but I'm just going to kind of dig in here and loosen up the soil as much as possible. I already moved a plant just a minute ago, so it's already pretty loose, but I just want to make sure that the soil is nice and loose so that those little tiny roots don't have to work too hard when they're trying to establish themselves in the ground. We're going to move that here, make a nice little groove in the ground, find some lily of the valley, get rid of that, see you later. Don't mind the folks in the background. It's a hot day, so there's people playing outside in their pool, as they should. So now we're going to put this into the ground. Now you could add some compost, you could add some bone meal, you could add some all sorts of stuff, but I'm not going to. This is apparently a pretty hardy plant, and I'm just going to put it in the ground just like this. And I want to make sure that this is going to be the trunk. So I don't want to put it underground all the way to here, otherwise I'm going to get like two trunks. I'm going to really try to make this into a tree as opposed to just a big shrub. So I'm going to try to groom it in that way. So I don't want it to be too buried. So here we go. Nice soft soil. This is pretty good soil that I've amended over the years, so I'm not too worried about the quality of the soil here. So we're just going to fill that in. And there we go. Now I'm going to pack it down a bit, and then I'm going to water it really, really well. I'm going to water it with some transplanter in the water for the first little bit, and hopefully that'll just help those roots get nice and strong, and then I'll just keep it nice and moist. Put some mulch on here too, and then there you go.
So there you have it. We're all done. We took this little pussy willow cutting from a roadside stand way back in the spring, and we're able to root it, and now we have a plant in my garden. So this was probably supposed to be a decoration for somebody's home, and now I have it growing, and then I'll be able to share this with others as well and repropagate it in the future. Super duper excited. I hope this does really well over the winter. I'll be sure to put a little video in the springtime and show you how our fuzzy little catkins are doing. I hope you found this helpful and interesting. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thanks again for watching.